Hi y'all, welcome back to my channel. I know I'm in like a new setting right now because we moved and I'm so sorry. I haven't had a video up in probably about a week or more because we've just been trying to settle in and it has been crazy. So I wanted to let y'all know that I am back, and today we're going to be kind of doing a different kind of video. And look who came to join us. Say hi! Yeah, okay, so anyway, like I was saying, I'm going to be doing something a little different today. I know I look super rough right now, but that's actually part of what we're doing. I'm actually going to get ready with y'all, like do my makeup with y'all and everything. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to talk about the new Weight Watcher changes and the whole new program and everything. And also, I'm going to be answering those questions that a few of you asked me in some of my videos. So I thought we could get ready together, and if you're interested in the makeup, that's great. If not, then we'll just kind of chill together and we'll answer some questions and talk about the new Weight Watcher changing. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's first go ahead and start talking about the new Weight Watcher changes. First of all, they changed their name completely, which I thought I'd also kind of tell you like my opinion on this kind of stuff. Try and not get distracted because it's going to be kind of hard like doing stuff and talking at the same time. I'm not the best multitasker. Go ahead and get some eye primer on. Okay, so they changed their name. It's just like WW now. They changed their name. It's just like WW now, which they've had like WW like for a while for like just like a shortcut or whatever you want to call it for Weight Watchers, you know. But now it stands for Wellness That Works. So starting off, I'm going to use this Persona palette for my eyeshadow, but I like that it's still like the WW because it like is kind of like so like Weight Watchers, but I'm not sure it was like a really smart move to change their name, like because they've been this way forever, and I'm just not a huge fan of that. Of course, I'm also not a huge fan of change either, so there's that. But I just think that they should have just kept it the same. I've heard some people talk about like how they're like trying to be more like inclusive. Like I heard Keaton James, she was talking about how like, and it was smart like what she said about how like they changed like different colors, you know, and so it kind of seems like they're trying to like include like men and stuff like that because it was primarily kind of like a women's program, which I agree with. And maybe that's why they changed the name too, is because they're trying to like, you know, get rid of that like Weight Watchers, because maybe like somebody else that's never heard of it and didn't know that it changed will be like, oh, we'll try this because it's not Weight Watchers. I don't know, but that was a good point that she made. Not a huge fan that they changed the name. Like, I'm still gonna think of it as Weight Watchers. I think that's gonna be hard for anybody not to think of that that's been on the program for a little while, even if it hasn't been that long. Also, they changed, they're going to be doing like a rewards system, and it's shows like different things. I don't know, it looks like simple stuff, just like tracking, and I'm assuming like maybe if you get a blue dot, maybe, it doesn't say this, I'm just like assuming stuff that could be simple, like tasks and stuff like that, like everything you do you're going to get like little points for, and then in return you can exchange those points for the things that you can exchange the points for is like nothing really that interesting. Like there was like a pouch, I think one said like a shoe bag or something like that, and I'm like, what? So it was just like really random things that they put in there for like the prizes, and I was just like, I felt like if they were gonna do that, they should do something like more like Weight Watcher related. Like none of this stuff looked like really weight related, and or I should say WW related, sorry. But I wasn't very, you would think they would do like maybe their Weight Watcher like food items, or maybe they would do you know, like half off next month's, you know, or like a month free, or like something like that, you know, something that was actually related to what we're doing, because I definitely didn't feel like they were related, like a shoe bag. But I don't know, that's just me. It's been so mixed on like if the points are going to change. I've heard some people say like that it still says that we're going to be doing the freestyle points, But then I know I watched the interview with Mindy, the CEO of Weight Watchers, WW, asked multiple times if Weight Watchers, or sorry, WW, that's gonna be really hard, was going to change their points. And she kind of like just ignored the question. I don't know if that means like she's just waiting until, because October 7th is when they're supposed to, sorry if this video is all over the place. I keep having to stop for my son, so maybe not the best time to be filming, but anyway. Anyway, the CEO, she kind of like beat around the bush about like the points and stuff like that, and you really haven't seen anything about the points. You've seen stuff about like the reward system. You've seen stuff about like how it's not just about like losing weight anymore. It's about, you know, just overall health. You've seen like all those changes, but there really hasn't been a lot of talk about the point system. I'm really hoping that doesn't change. I've been on Weight Watchers in the past, and I started back up in April, so that's actually one of my questions when I started Weight Watchers. I've started Weight Watchers like about 3 different times. This last time I started April 23rd, and so that's when I started for that. But so I've been on the freestyle program for a little while now, and I really like it. A lot of people don't like it. I love it. I love that there's 0 point foods. I love that pretty much all vegetables are 0 points, because who liked tracking vegetables before? Not me. Yeah, I'm not sure about the point changes. I'm hoping the points don't change, because that's something I want to stay the same, but I'm not really happy about the other changes. But hopefully they did say that they're looking for feedback during this, because like we're more important to them. I'm just hoping that like they listen to us, and we'll see if we all like it or not, and if we don't, then hopefully they'll change back. But that's kind of my 2 cents about that. I don't have a lot of information except for probably what y'all have already heard and like the interviews and a couple articles I've read. But I do know that the changes are supposed to be coming October 7th, and that's when like the app will change and stuff like that. I know you're supposed to be getting like more fit points too, I believe. But that's about all I know. I think we're all kind of in the dark except for the few little tidbits of information they've thrown out there. So that is that. So I am going to try and hurry up and getting ready, because we've kind of got a little distracted and only got a little bit of my eyes done. I'm going to go with my favorite primer. This is the First Aid Beauty Coconut Skin Primer. Foundation, I'm going to go with the Too Faced Do You foundation. One of my questions was from Kathy Wallace, so thank you for asking me a question. She asked how long I've been doing Weight Watchers, and also like some tips, like any tips that I have, but also tips on how to keep full. So great question. I have been doing Weight Watchers. I've done Weight Watchers multiple times. Sorry if I look like a crazy person right now. But I started again this last time in April 23rd. And I had that problem for a little while. I feel like it's a little bit easier staying full with these 0 point foods. I feel like that's key. If you have used up all your points and you're still full, eat 0 point foods. Eat vegetables, eat something with a higher protein. Maybe have a little bit more protein with your dinner or whatever meal you're having that you're not staying full. Sometimes snacking is key. A lot of times you might think that snacking is not a good thing, you know, that you should cut out snacking. You should cut out bad snacking, but you shouldn't cut out snacking, period. Like sometimes that's key. Like if you're not staying hungry between meal, or you're not staying full between meals, then you need to be snacking in between. If you're going to work, if that's your issue, like you're at work and you're trying to figure out what to do with that, like pre-make some snacks up. Get some carrot sticks, and those can be 0 points. Even if you're not a huge fan of that, make like a dip. Like you can use non-fat Greek yogurt with a little bit of ranch seasoning. They make all kinds of dip mixes depending on how you count points. Some people don't count those as points. I like to count them just to be safe, but they're normally, like if you measure them out, only about like a 1 point. Like I said before, add some more protein into your diet. With my Too Faced Sculpting Concealer. This down with my MAC Mineral Skin Finish Powder. I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Mascara. Okay, so what I was saying before also, like maybe Something that will help you also though is, I'm going with my Dallas. This is a blush, but like on quick days I like to use this as like a blush and bronzer because I'm really fair, and so it kind of works like that. But so sorry, I'm getting distracted. But some things that help me also is like maybe like at dinner you're having like a lower fat meat, like ground beef or something like that. Instead, maybe switch it out for a 0 point meat, like some chicken or like salmon or like something else. Like switch it up. That's another just tip in general, is just switching it up, because sometimes you get sick of the same old thing, and it makes you not want to stay on track, you know? You don't want to get off track because you're just like, oh, I have to eat this all the time. Like, you don't have to eat 0 point foods all the time. You don't have to eat like chicken all the time. You can eat whatever you want, just track it. But I feel like that's key. Like for me, a lot of times I will, that way I can use more points on like a sauce or like the actual recipe. I'll switch out like 99% fat turkey, like ground turkey, or I'll switch it out with chicken breast, because maybe it might be like a ground beef, and I'll switch it out with turkey, and then the points will be lowered a lot more, so you can maybe have a little bit more meat or have like a different side with it, and you can be fuller because you're not wasting all your points just trying to have like ground beef or a steak or something like that. That's something that I feel like will help you also in the long run, because you're saving points on the meat that you're having at dinner or at lunch. You'll have more points to snack throughout the day. Try and keep it like healthy snacks, you know, but I mean, if you want something to snack on that's maybe not the healthiest thing, just be careful with it and just track it. But that's what I feel like would help a lot. I'm not sure if that, hopefully that helped you, but I'll list some more because another person asked me some of my favorite snacks, so that'll help you as well. But that's what I feel like will help you the most staying full, is snacking and then switching up your proteins to be more full, and even your snacks, try and get them to be like something with protein in them. My brows real quick. I've been using this e.l.f. brow pencil. It's only like $2. I really like the Benefit brow pencils, if y'all are familiar with those. Those are really good, but this one's really good. I like it a lot, and it's only $2. So, and I pair it with this Essence brow gel. This is my favorite brow gel, and it's also only like $2, so really good. Okay, so I know I'm still not looking like the best, so this is just like a really quick makeup look, and then I'm going to pair it with one of my favorite just like nude neutral lipsticks. This is MAC Blankety. So on to some more questions, since I'm getting very distracted. Lance from Lance's Review and Lifestyle, which by the way, that's my husband, he said, what are your favorite low point foods? My favorite low point foods are probably like fruit. I love like strawberries. I love, it sucks because like certain things are when it's in season, but I love that. I love I know a lot of people don't like non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I love it, not because I love the taste of it, because that's disgusting. That's just straight up gross. But what I love about it is so many things that you can mix with it. Like I mix in PB2 with it, a little bit of stevia, the cheesecake pudding, like sugar-free cheesecake pudding mix. I mix in a little bit of unsweetened cocoa with it. I mix in, like, I have a recipe, check it out, for my chocolate strawberry cheesecake crepes. I make like a crepe filling that's so good with non-fat plain Greek yogurt. Actually, okay, that's kind of a lie. I don't use non-fat plain Greek yogurt. I just use non-fat plain yogurt, not the Greek yogurt, because it's like way cheaper. It's like only like $1 something for the Great Value like tub of it. Or if you hear a noise in the background, I'm gonna try and speak higher because the air conditioner just kicked on and it's like actually in our room. So okay, please hope that you can still hear me. But so I just love that so much. I have so many different recipes I use it for, so much different things you can do with it, and it's 0 points, so you can add it to any snack. You can use it for dips. That's probably like my favorite, not because that's my favorite item, I just feel like it's my favorite like mixer item. So I really love that. I also really love thins. Like something that I really like, it's kind of like a dessert, is I'll mix in a little bit of PB2, and then I'll melt some of those Lily's chocolate chips. They're made with stevia. I get mine at Sprouts, and I'll melt some into the PB2, like mixed with the water, and I'll make like a chocolatey peanut butter, and I'll dip pretzel thins in it. And if you do 13 Lily's chocolate chips, there's 0 points. And then the PB2 is 1, and then however many, depending on how many pretzels you have, it can be like 2 or more, but that's something that I really love when I'm craving something chocolatey. So those are just a few like low point snacks that I really like. I also really like the Protein 1 bars. I'm not a huge fan of all the flavors though. I've tried a few different flavors. They're all, as long as you get the 1 gram sugar ones, they're all 2 points. My favorite, I believe it's called the chocolate peanut butter. The chocolate chip is pretty good. I don't like the strawberries and cream, and not because I don't like the flavor, it's because some of them I don't feel as full as others. For the chocolate peanut butter, I definitely feel more full. Sometimes I use that as like a breakfast replacement because like if I'm just on the go and I'm running late doing something, I'll just eat one of those for breakfast and it'll tide me over. I'll normally have to have a snack before lunch, but that'll do really well for me. So those are a few little low point things I really like. Weight Watchers with Kate and James asked me great loss. They said great loss because in that video I told you how, I believe I said how I hit Wonderland, or I was close, which I have hit Wonderland. And they asked, what do you eat when you're craving something sweet? Which is a great question. Me, I love sweet stuff. Like a lot of people say like saltiness is their like weakness, like chips and stuff like that. That's never been my weakness. My weakness is sweets. Like I can do really good even before Weight Watchers eating like decent meals. Like I'm not saying I was perfect, obviously, but sweetness is like what gets me. I love everything sweet and I love chocolate, but definitely chocolate is something that I love. The little snack that I said before with the PB2 mixed with chocolate, that's something really great. I love ice cream, and one of my subscribers introduced me to the non-fat sugar, no sugar added Great Value ice cream, which is really cheap. It's only like $2. Yay, my air conditioner went off. And it's only 2 points for a half a cup. That is great. I'll mix it with a little bit of sugar-free chocolate syrup or sugar-free caramel, and depending on how much I have of that, it's 0 points for that, and it's only 2 points. Also, I really like chocolate pudding cups, like the sugar-free ones. Those are 2 points. That's really good with a little bit of fat-free Reddi-wip on top. And as well, something that I've tried recently, I found it on Amanda Seipert's channel. I can't remember who came up with the recipe, but it's like a pumpkin puree, and I need to make that for y'all. I'm sure a lot of y'all will probably watch her, but if you don't and you're interested, I will make the pumpkin puree for y'all. But it's so good in so many different things. But what I really liked it in is I mixed it in with some non-fat plain Greek yogurt, and then you could like melt some of the chocolate chips in it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And I love anything pumpkin. Yeah, pretty much anything pumpkin. So that's just a few things, quite a few things actually. So thank you for that question. The last questions is from J Singer. So thank you so much for asking me a question, and yours was just, what is your favorite snack? It's so hard to come up with just like one favorite snack, but I would say probably my favorite snack of all would be, I don't know if this is my favorite snack, but considering how much I have it, I would probably say it probably is one of my favorites. Well, a couple different ones, sorry. I like to have like crackers or carrots with like Laughing Cow cheese. Pretty much anything with Laughing Cow cheese I love. I love to dip it in there. I love to dip my carrots in there. So that's something really good. I also, I'm just going to list a couple because it's kind of hard to come up with one. I also really love string cheese, or those Baby Bell, like the little wheel cheeses. Those are like 1 point. Those are really good. I love to snack on fruit. I love grapes and strawberries and whatever's in season normally. I like a lot of fruit. I'm not a huge banana fan, but I will have a banana occasionally. But and also something that I really love is I just have so many favorites. Just pretty much anything that's like quick and easy that I can grab, because with my son I don't have a lot of time to make something up. Sometimes I'll make like a little parfait. I'll do like a little non-fat plain Greek yogurt with a little bit of fruit, a little bit of granola, but just anything like that. Those are like my favorites. I don't normally snack. I try to snack on stuff that has more protein in it than just like snacky stuff, because normally if I'm going to snack, it's normally because I'm hungry, so I want something that's going to fill me up. Oh, another thing that I really like, and I haven't got them in a while and I'm not sure why, but they're I'll see if I can put a picture up here. and I'll show you, but they're these little turkey sausage links. And I think you can have like 4 or 5 of them for like 1 point, I believe. And they're so good paired with like a cheese stick or one of those little cheese wheels. That's a perfect snack, like some meat and cheese. Or sometimes if I don't have those on hand, I'll just have a little bit of turkey breast rolled up with like a slice of Velveeta, like not Velveeta, but like the Velveeta original slices for like a couple points. That's a really good like protein snack. But yeah, there is some snacks for y'all that I really like. I'd also have a question for y'all because I have been struggling myself. I've been struggling over this moving week. I did want to tell y'all, even though it's really awful, but I actually I've only gained 1 time. Well, this will be my 2nd time, but I've only gained 1 time since I started in April, and it wasn't like a huge gain. I think it was like 1.2, but it was like devastating to me. And ever since then, like, I have been just powering through and like losing weight and doing so good. And I don't know, I didn't make the best choices. I'm not gonna lie and say I don't know what happened, because I mean I kind of do. I stayed within my points except for my splurge day, and but between like the stress and just not eating the best things, even though they were within my points, I don't think it really matters if you stay within your points if like your dinner is like 19 points, you know, even though I only had like a 2-point breakfast and didn't have lunch or something like that. It's still not good. That's one of the things that happened to me. But and I ended up gaining 5 pounds, and I don't know why I said was. I am devastated because I've been working so hard and I feel like I just kind of ruined it there. And but I am back on track this week. I'm doing really good. I'm tracking all my points, and I'm eating better things. And one of the bad things too is last week, because we were moving and everything, we kind of ate out a good amount, and so that didn't help, like fast food, you know, something quick. And that definitely didn't help out, because even if I was staying within my points, that's a lot of sodium. And yeah, that wasn't good. So I'm not in Wonderland anymore, which sucks also. I'm barely out of it, but I'm still out of it. But I'm gonna work really hard. I doubt I'm gonna lose 5 pounds this week, but hopefully within the next couple weeks I can get back on track to where I was and then keep on moving forward. One question I do have for y'all is what are some really good, quick, easy, like really quick and easy lunches and dinners? I pretty much got breakfast set, but I mean I am stuck. I'm like in a rut and I feel like I'm eating the same things. I always make like turkey burgers, like with like the ground turkey. I'll make like little turkey burgers, and I always make like sloppy joes, like healthy sloppy joes, or just like pretty much like the same stuff all the time, or just like some kind of crock pot chicken. Like I'm fine with chicken and turkey recipes, but I need something different. I don't care if it's just like you throw it in the oven with a little bit of spices. Just tell me what your favorite really quick and easy lunch and dinner recipes are. That would be really great. And something else that came to mind, I'm like scattered brained in this video, I'm so sorry, but something else that came to mind, back to one of my first questions with Kathy Wallace, I believe her name was, something that really helped me, because you said just tips in general, is do not feel like you can never eat something ever again. Like that will get you in so much trouble. Like, I mean, I don't even really like Twinkies, but let's say like you really want a Twinkie, like find a day. I feel like the best day to splurge is like your weigh-in day after you weigh in, you know, but that way you have the week to make up for it. But just have the Twinkie. Go and splurge and go to one of your favorite restaurants, you know, just track the points, maybe make sure it's like the weigh-in day or something like that. But if it's not, that's okay. And if you gain, it's not the end of the world. Just get back. I need to tell myself that too. It's not the end of the world as long as you get back on track, and don't like have something and be like, well, I'm just not going to track it though, because it's probably way too high. I probably used up all my points. Still track it. That way you can go back and reference it. And that's like another tip I have. But I'm sorry this video was all over the place. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope I gave y'all some tips, and hopefully y'all can comment back and help me out as well. So thank you so much. Please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.